What's going on, everybody? Sam's back, and for today's trainer tip, I'm going to be discussing a principle that you guys can use so that you can hopefully customize your exercise towards your goals and, more importantly, whatever limitations you may have. Now, the principle we're going to be discussing is active range of motion. Now, when discussing active range of motion, we need to consider that it needs to be specific towards whatever exercise you are going to be doing. Okay, so let me give you an example. If I want to do push-ups on the ground, I need my wrist to have at least 90 degrees of motion in this direction. My wrist only moves maybe 30 degrees, 40 degrees. What do you think is going to happen when I passively load my entire body weight onto my wrist into a position they couldn't otherwise move? I might get some wrist pain, maybe my elbow starts flaring up, maybe I just feel unstable throughout the movement and I can't really generate a lot of force given the limitation in the wrist. Well, in this example, what you can do is you can modify the exercise towards whatever limitation you have. In this case, it may be a wrist limitation. So you can place something underneath your palm, which will reduce the range of motion demands placed on that joint. Now, that's just one example at one exercise, at one joint, the wrist joint. And if you want to determine what your active range of motion is on other exercises, just ask yourself the question, how can your joints move unloaded? Or how can your joints move without load moving you there? Okay, going further, in the weeks to come, I'll be breaking down certain exercises in terms of range of motion considerations so that hopefully you guys can take it away and make your exercise experience more tolerable relative to whatever limitations you may have.